Friends, this is my Epiphone Zakk Wylde Les Paul. This is a killer guitar. The pickups in it are awesome. The active EMGs. It's a heavy guitar, but you know, I'm selling it. Friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar. As you guys can probably see, the rack is a little emptier today. I wanted to talk to you guys about when it's the right thing to do with selling equipment and when it's the wrong thing to sell equipment. Believe me guys, all of us musicians know the nightmares of selling equipment because we act on how we feel in that moment without giving ourselves time to really think about it, and we kick ourselves over and over for years to come. So, I have sold my Zakk Wylde Epiphone Les Paul guitar. It was a killer guitar, man. Why did I sell it? Well, the first thing I did was I bought it because I got it for a good price. I put some work into it, and I'm a Zakk Wylde fan, and I love Ozzy, you know. And I used to always think, well, if I did something for fun, I had this little hope, you know, now of really being in a band now doesn't really appeal to me. For a number of reasons. I've made some videos about it. I'll make future videos about it. Hoping to pass on some knowledge to you guys, because why did I start this channel? It's for the musicians out there to not make my mistakes. But I had this little hope of maybe at some point in time of getting out there and having a fun jam with some older, wiser musicians not looking to take over the world. Maybe do an Aussie thing. Maybe even do like a little Aussie tribute thing that plays a couple of gigs a year. Just for fun. But with good musicians who get it. Well, I kind of realized that where I live now, it's not like I wasn't networking and not searching. Finding a drummer, I played in bands with drummers who suck, and it is not fun. I literally would rather smash myself in the nether regions with a ping pong paddle for 24 hours than play with a drummer who sucks, because it is not fun. And again, the drummer, as you guys have probably seen in some of my reaction videos, I always look at the drummer. Because the drummer is like the goaltender for a hockey team. It's the backbone. If it's not there, it doesn't matter how good of a singer you have, how good of a guitar player you are, the band's just not going to be good, okay? I realize that that's just not going to happen in the area I live in. And also, I'm not really a Les Paul guy. It was a killer guitar. The pickups were amazing. The active 81s and the active 85s. It was just crunchy, it was heavy with the density of the body and the weight. It had that great tone. I just could never really get comfortable with it. I'm more of a Strat or a Flying V kind of guy, to be completely honest with you. So I spent a lot of time thinking about it, but I didn't make the decision right away. I said, hey, I sat on that decision for about 6 months. It sat in my rack, I never used it. And I remember thinking, you know, I'm never going to use it. I really took my time. I can't stress enough taking your time to make these decisions. And I posted it for the price that I wanted. You know, I had some people lowball me. I had some people also, you know, and I told the people in the ads, I said, hey man, you can try lowballing me, but it's not going to work. I'd rather just have it sitting in the rack here until I get the price I want, because it's a good guitar and they're not the easiest to find. A lot of fakes out there. I had some other people ask me to hold on to it for them. So I would do that for a week or two, and then oh, by the way, you know, guys, again, I wasn't in a rush to sell it, but for some people that can be kind of annoying, but it's okay. It's all good. So it went to a good home, and I got the price I wanted. I know it will be used, and I took my time. What happens in life, your living situation, I'm telling this to all the younger musicians, your situation will never stay exactly how it is. You might have different jobs, you might get laid off, you might have different relationships, you might be under a lot of financial stress because of those relationships. Maybe you live with someone who has a bad personality disorder. Sometimes you play in a band and it's a really bad experience. And you're kind of like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. I know what that feels like. I had a musical burnout. I've told you guys this many times. For several years, I gave guitar lessons all the time. I was supporting someone else and their family. It was a lot of financial stress. Looking back, I wouldn't have taken all that on now, knowing what I know now. I was under a lot of stress. And you do that, you work all the time, and it's guitar, 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 whether it's practicing, teaching, gigging. Sooner or later, you're going to burn out. It's hard to maintain that intensity all the time without a break. But I had my burnout, and I told you guys I sold 2 Schecter guitars that I loved, and I really regret selling. And I can't find those exact models. I'm very particular. I can't find those models used anywhere. So what do? You know, they went to a good home, but I missed them. Okay, they were, you know, they had the active EMG pickups that really, the bodies were nice. They were beautiful works of art. Who knows, maybe I'll contact Schecter down the road and we can talk about something. But guys, it's very important in life to take your time. Please listen to me if you're younger. Take your time before you make these decisions, right? Oh, I'll just sell this pedal. I don't seem to be using it right now. Maybe I'll get 80 bucks for it. Okay, you get 80 bucks, but before you know it, the 80 bucks is gone on pizza and beer and the pedal's gone. And then down the road, you're gonna be like, yeah, I got to go out and get that pedal again, or I got to go get that amp again, or I got to go. So the thing is, guys, and also what I want to tell you guys is, once you're a musician, it's in your blood. Okay, when I had my burnout period, I got into another industry. I didn't touch a guitar for 2 years, and then started coming out again. It always happens. Just take your time and think, okay, this too shall pass. I'm going through a hard time, or right now I had a bad experience. Put it away for 3 months before you make any big decisions. Just 3 months. And then take another month before you decide. I'm telling you guys, it's part of the musician's curse. You will sell equipment, you'll sell guitars, you will sell a drum kit, and you'll kick yourself down the road later. I knew in this instance it was the right decision. It sat there for over a year. It wasn't being played. It was a killer guitar, but again, I'm not a Les Paul guy. I'm definitely more of a Strat or Flying V guy for electrics. And also, I knew that, you know what? I'm probably not going to find the musicians of the caliber I'd like to even do a fun project around here. And you know what? YouTube's taking up a lot of my time when I'm not working. So that's it, guys. I hope that helps you out. Remember, what did you learn from this? Take your time. Put your equipment away that you feel like selling. Put it away for 3 months. Just put it in storage, man. After 3 months, if you still feel that way, then start thinking about selling it. But I'm telling you, if you're a musician, it's in your blood. It will come out again down the road, and you'll be like, man, I really wish I didn't sell that. The list of equipment that I had, my God, the YouTube videos I could make doing reviews or talking about them would go on forever. I had so much equipment. I used to have a cargo trailer full of a PA system, microphones, lighting, power amps, everything. It's gone. I don't regret selling that because, you know, I'm not playing in a band anymore, and I don't intend to, but I'm just saying, sometimes we just get into this negative mode and we're like, hey, I'm done, I'm selling it. But 9 times out of 10, you'll end up regretting it down the road. So I hope that helps, guys. Have you guys ever sold equipment and gear that you've really regretted? Comment below, tell me about it. I want to hear about it. Remember, practice hard, but practice smart. We'll see you soon.